Shelly with Cooking with Shelly, and I just wanted to come on and tell you about two products that have been re-released by Pampered Chef that I am so excited to tell you about. We have, after years of not having it in our product line, and I have been asked so many times where they went, when they were coming back, and I have not had any answers, but finally, for our 39th anniversary, Pampered Chef has re-released our double strength Madagascar vanilla and our Korintje cinnamon. So these two products are available for a limited time and definitely over this holiday season to pump up your holiday baking. So let me tell you a little bit about what makes these so special. This is not the kind of cinnamon and vanilla extract that you can go to the store and buy. So let's start with the vanilla. This is a vanilla. The beans come from Madagascar and they are ripened on the vine so that they produce like a really rich, smooth, creamy vanilla extract. This vanilla extract is so luxurious. It really takes your baking over the top. And because it uses double the amount of beans to make this vanilla extract, it's double strength, you actually can use half the amount that a recipe calls for. But if you use the full amount that the recipe calls for, I'm telling you, everyone is going to love your baked goods and ask you for your recipe. It's awesome. This stuff is so good. I'll tell you a little story. When I was younger, my mom had a friend that owned a cookie shop, and I spent a lot of my preteen years hanging out at that cookie shop, loving those cookies. They were the best cookies I had ever tasted. And of course, as a professional baker, he was way too smart to tell me what was in his recipe that made them so delicious. But he did give me a couple little baking tips. And the number one tip he said, for any recipe that you try that you want to make taste 10 times better than it would be, all you gotta do is double the vanilla. So I have always had that in my mind, and I have often used that little trick in my own baking, so double the vanilla. But what's awesome about this vanilla is that you don't have to double it. It's already doubled for you. So when you use this, it's like doubling the vanilla plus using the highest quality possible. So your baked goods are just so good. Your cookies are absolutely perfect. I want to talk a little bit about the price. So you'll notice that this is a little bit higher priced item than what you would find, even the real vanilla you'll find at the grocery store. And the reason that is because it is Madagascar vanilla beans, which Madagascar, they're the ones that are most sought out in the world to make vanilla extract. So that makes them, you know, worth a little bit more right there. But then Madagascar was also unfortunately hit by a cyclone in 2017, and that has ruined a large portion of their crops. So that made it even harder to get these particular beans to make this vanilla. So that's why you'll notice the price tag is a little bit higher. But I'm telling you, it's worth it. So worth it to take your holiday baking to the next level. Okay, let's talk about the Korintje cinnamon. This cinnamon is a variety that comes from Indonesia. It's the one that's the most familiar to North America. And the cinnamon has a kind of sharp, sweet, slightly bitter taste to it, and it's really unique. It adds a really fancy touch to all of your cinnamon baked goods. So I suggest for these two products to definitely make sure that you get plenty for your own holiday baking, and especially for the cinnamon, but also for the vanilla, you want to make sure to get multiples, because the worst thing possible is you're halfway almost done with your recipe and it calls for 2 tablespoons of cinnamon and you only have 1. So definitely buy them in pairs. And then it also makes a perfect holiday gift for all those on your list that love to bake. So you know who your friends are, and just about everyone I find falls into 2 baking categories, right? You're either a pie person or you're a cake person, okay? So my husband, totally a cake person, any day of the week. And so this is a perfect pairing for a gift along with our vanilla and cinnamon for your cake loving friends. This is our mini fluted cake pan. Pair it with one of our scrapers and it's a perfect gift. If you want to take it even a step further, I would suggest getting 2 of the cake pans. And the reason is it only makes 6 little cakes. which I'm telling you, if you have not used this cake pan, not only is it completely adorable with that retro blue color, but when these little cakes pop right out of there, I literally still, every time I use it, I kind of gasp, and I'm very excited because they look so professional. They are so, so cute. But both of these fit in the oven at the same time, your standard oven, so you can actually make 12 cakes instead of just 6, which most of the time if you're hosting or you're giving them away as gifts, you're gonna want at least 12. So that cuts your baking time in half to have 2 of the pans. Okay, if you're more of a pie person like me, okay, we also have the mini pie plate, which I love this. I love these little pies so much, whether you're making savory pies like chicken pot pie or you're making little pies for your Thanksgiving or holidays. It is so, so adorable to put them all on a little plate and serve them, and everybody gets their own little personalized pie. You can even do different flavors. So this paired with our baker's roller is a perfect gift given with our cinnamon and vanilla. So pairs really well together. And to just sweeten the deal a little bit further, when you buy either the cinnamon or the vanilla or both from me this holiday season, I'm gonna gift you with 2 special recipes. One of them is a Pampered Chef recipe that is brand new. It's our caramel squares. This dessert, I'm telling you, oh my gosh, when they released this and I made it for the first time, I could not believe how good they are. And it is a super simple recipe. You can throw this dessert together at the last second for any gathering that you have. And then the second recipe is one exclusive from me. It's my special caramel apple pie recipe. It's the pie recipe that I make for every holiday and that I make when I give pies as a gift as well. So I will gift you that special recipe when you buy either our vanilla or our cinnamon or both together this holiday season. Thanks so much, and I hope you'll enjoy all of your baked goods with our new pantry items.